Domination. Capture the objective.
Yo, what up guys? Dreams here. And today I'm going to be bringing you a gameplay on the map Hazard, which is actually a remake from the World at War map called Cliffside. And this is one of the best maps on World at War. Played pretty well, and they've remade it for Black Ops here with the Annihilation map pack, and another Annihilation map pack's been out for a while, but I haven't brought you a gameplay from this map pack or from this map specifically yet. So I wanted to go ahead and get that up for you guys, because normally I don't actually play the playlist for the playlist specific maps such as Annihilation only or Escalation only. I only just play the regular Domination, always the 6v6. I feel like it's a lot more balanced and lag free than the ground war version, but it could just be a Black Ops thing because sometimes the hit detection is a little spotty here in Black Ops. So in Modern Warfare 3, which is coming soon, which I'm very excited about, you'll probably end up seeing some ground war gameplay from me, you know, going huge on Modern Warfare 3 right when it comes out for you guys. Probably be putting up some big scores on that, hopefully. But I want to talk about the class setup that I'm using today. Now I got a bad spawn there, and I actually end up getting a bad spawn here too, but I'm actually able to work my way out of it thanks to the Hardened Pro with that reduced view kick. So the class setup that I'm using today is going to be the M16 with the silencer, Ghost Pro, Hardened Pro, and Ninja Pro. And I actually got this set up off of a Wings of Redemption video, one of his new commentaries, which was on firing range. And I'm sure you guys have all heard of Wings of Redemption. If you haven't, just go ahead and check out his channel. He doesn't know me, I don't know him. I'm just pretty much just telling you guys about him, just to let you get the word out about him even more than he already has. He already has like over 300,000 subs, but he's just a good commentator, and I actually got this class set up from him. So, and the reason I never tried it before was because I figured pairing the Hardened Pro with a silencer would kind of be the worst of both worlds, since without using the Sleight of Hand Pro, I'm not going to get my faster aim down sight, I'm not going to get my faster reload, and also I'm using a silencer, so I'm going to have more damage drop off at a much faster pace over range. But actually, after playing with it and giving it a try, it's actually a very good setup, and I'd actually recommend it to you guys. It's cool, and this M16 looks super sexy in gold. As I said last time, my last M16 gameplay was actually on the map Jungle. I believe that was a 72-8 gameplay. So if you guys want to go check that out, you know, go ahead and check it out. Leave me a comment on that video. Tell me what you think. And you know, as I said, you know, pretty much all my gameplays are 6v6. But we'll go ahead and get into the gameplay a little bit here and how I'm able to use this weapon to my advantage on this map Hazard. So basically on this map there's going to be a lot of snipers and a ton. This is basically the map in the game with the most long range engagements that you could come across. So basically using a three round burst weapon on this map, such as the M16, the G11, or a sniper. Oh, I fell right there, but I end up redeeming myself, picking him up with the revolver speed reloader for the win. Go ahead and get the gunship. Actually using the gunship this game, but I end up cutting out the first gunship and the chopper gunner for you guys. I know you guys don't want to see any of that, but I do end up leaving in the last chopper gunners. Because that ends up bringing us to the end of the game, so you guys can go ahead and see how I end up finishing out. So I got a pretty good spawn there here with my teammates. I noticed I got some good cover fire, so I'm able to go ahead and hop on that B flag there with my teammates and pick up the capture. So now we are down about 31 points right now. So I went ahead and chose to switch to my revolver there instead of my M16 because that revolver is actually going to be a 2-shot kill, guys, up close, as long as you're within your weapon's effective range, which I'm going to get to here in a second. I'm going to talk about the effective range of the weapons and what the difference is between using a silencer and not using a silencer is on your weapon. So I was able to take him out there because that the revolver is only a 2-bullet kill within its effective range, which will be a lot better than M16 shooting the 3-round burst, and you're gonna always more than likely have to put two solid bursts into your opponent, so 6 bullets in total before you're able to kill him. But with that Python, you're able to go ahead and kill him in 2 bullets. But so now I want to go ahead and tell you guys about the difference between using a silencer on your gun and going loud or not using a silencer. So basically the way I want to break it down for you guys is I'm going to use the FAMAS as an example because it's a well-known gun, and it'll be very easy to understand for you guys. Explaining it in words over the internet, I'm sure you guys understand that. Just trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to understand, as I do with all my gameplays and my breakdowns and stuff. But so the FAMAS is going to have a 30 damage bullet, and each player having 100 health. So basically, it's going to take 4 bullets from the FAMAS to kill your target. If you're in the effective range at 30 damage bullet, that would put you at 120 damage, which would mean you killed your target, because your target obviously is only out of 100 health. So we're going to use an example here with the FAMAS and say that the FAMAS had a silencer on it, such as I'm using with the M16 right here on this gameplay on Hazard. For example purposes, we're going to say that the FAMAS normally has a damage drop-off of 50 feet. So that would mean that after 50 feet, each bullet that's fired from your FAMAS is only going to do 25 damage per bullet. So basically what that means is that the silencer, or the suppressor as they call it in Black Ops, is not actually going to affect your damage per bullet. As whether you use a silencer or not, your bullets are still going to do the same amount of damage. It's just that they're not going to do the same amount of damage in as close of a range. So say for normally with a FAMAS, 50 yards is going to be the damage drop off without a silencer. But say you put the silencer on it, you're going to drop off to 25 damage per bullet after 50 yards rather than the full 30. So basically you're going to be doing the same damage per bullet. It's just that the damage over the longer range you go is going to suffer a little bit. So I hope I was able to help you guys today, and I also hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. And if you did, go ahead and leave a rating, leave me a comment, and if you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button so that when I release a new video, you guys will be the first to know. This has been Dreams. Until next time.